average of an electrician's hourly wage and a plumber's hourly wage is $33. Average, that means we're going to be adding these up and dividing by 2. So electrician plus plumber, their wages divided by 2 equal $33. That's a pretty straightforward equation. One day a contractor hires the electrician for 8 hours and the plumber for 5 hours of work and pays them $438 total. That means we're going to be earning, let's see, 8 hours for the electrician, 5 hours for the plumber is going to add up to $438. Looks to me like we have our two equations. Let's take this first equation, multiply through by 2 to clear the fraction first, and slide this equation over. We will have E plus P is equal to 66, and keep the 8E plus 5P is equal to 438 for the second. Okay, it's probably going to be easier to go with 5's in front of our p's for elimination, so I'm going to choose to multiply that first equation through by -5. Our first equation now becomes -5e minus 5p is equal to -330, and the second equation is going to stay right where it's at. 8e plus 5p is equal to 438. Adding these two equations together, the 5's p's cancel each other out as we had planned, and we have 3e is equal to 108. Therefore, dividing each side by 3, we find out that E is going to equal $36 per hour, and that will be for the electrician. And we also know up above that E plus P add up to 66. So if we subtract 36 for E, we are left with P is equal to $30 per hour for the plumber. A fishing boat travels along the east coast of the United States and encounters the Gulf Stream current. It travels 44 miles north with the current in 2 hours, and it travels 55 miles an hour south, or 55 miles south against the current in 4 hours. Find the speed of the current and the speed of the boat in still water. Okay, let's just start with our basic distance is equal to rate times time equation. In the first part of what we're having described here, we're traveling 44 miles north. So that is the distance, and it's going to be with the current. That means you're going to have the speed of the boat plus the speed of the current, and that's all going to take place in 2 hours. When it travels south for 56 miles, it's going against the current, so I'm going to write R minus C, and that will be for 4 hours. Now if I can just get the R plus C and R minus C by itself without the 2 and the 4, life will be good. So I'm going to take this first equation and divide through by 2, and the second equation and divide through by 4. This will give us, let me slide this up a little bit, this will give us 22 is equal to R plus C, and 14 is equal to R minus C. Adding down, the c's cancel each other out, and we have 36 is equal to 2r, and therefore r is equal to 18. This tells us that the boat is traveling at 18 miles per hour, and if we substitute that 18 back into either equation, we'll find out that 22 is 18 plus 4, or 14 is 18 minus 4, and that tells us the current is going to be 4 miles per hour.